For any reason, if you don't like flashing lights or lights in your face, the whole entire video takes place with him holding his cell phone, looking back at him with the cop's lights over his shoulder. So they're flashing the whole video. I even tried to put the blur on it, but it's not working.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Deputy Fuentes, Palm Beach Sheriff's Office.
All right, how you doing?
I'm pulling you over because you don't have a license.
Is it required?
You serious?
For in the state of Florida, yeah, a tag is required to drive in the state of Florida.
I'm not driving. You see the tag, what it says. It says I'm traveling. Thank you very much. So that's your probable cause?
Per the state of Florida, you have to have a proper registered vehicle to be traveling on the roadway.
That's not true at all.
Okay.
You can look up UCC 9-109.
Do you have your license on you, buddy?
It's not required, sir.
Driver's license?
It's not required. Can you get a supervisor, please?
Yeah, no problem.
You can read that if you want to.
Okay.
I would like for you to return it, though.
Okay. Okay, great.
But it clearly states it right there
Hold
for
on
you.
to that.
All right. I took the keys out of the ignition as well. They're on the front.
Okay, no
So
problem.
you're in no immediate danger whatsoever.
No weapons in the vehicle, because I'm concerned about weapons.
You are in no immediate danger.
Okay.
I have no
I
weapons.
appreciate that.
Other than that, I refuse to answer any questions without having proper counsel present.
I mean, I hope you do know it's in your own best interest that you tell them that there's no weapons in there. This goes a whole different way if they think there might be a weapon in there.
Right, I appreciate that.
Hmm?
Where are you coming from, bus?
I refuse to answer any questions without having proper counsel present. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Supervisor's on her way.
Thank you. That's what you're supposed to say to me next. Nothing else.
Why are you the way that you are?
You want to take the time to read this while you're waiting for her so you can educate yourself?
Good, bro.
I'd have looked dead at him and told him. I told you everything I need to tell you.
Nothing else?
Pretty educated for the Florida state laws. So.
Okay. Well, there's no law saying that you have to have a registered vehicle when you're traveling. You can travel in your automobile. Your automobile is your private
Is that
property.
so?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, all right.
Delusion.
It's protected by the Constitution,
Okay.
you know, the oath that you guys took to protect.
Was that, did you take like college courses that briefed you on that, or where did you learn that from?
All you have to do is read. It's in your Constitution.
Okay.
The
'Cause I'm
Constitution
trying to learn
states it.
from you.
That's why I'm
Okay.
I could give you I could let you read this paper, and it has uniform commercial codes in it because driving is a commercial activity, and I'm simply traveling, which is not driving whatsoever. There are two different distinctions by Supreme Court themselves.
Okay.
So, what gear are you going to put that in when you go to leave out of here? What's that?
That's what I'm asking. Would you like to read it?
Later on, let's get the supervisor here.
Okay.
That way we could all just have one big learning communication.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
We're waiting.
Now, I don't mind you recording this at all as well.
We're out in the public. You can't stop me from recording. Anything that's out in the public has no expectations of privacy.
Okay.
Supreme Court has ruled on that as well.
Okay, cool. I like your shirt too.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
He's traveling, so. The what? Yeah, he has it covered. Huh? He has it covered. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you very much.
He knows he's been through this before, so we'll just go through the emotions and, you know.
And that's the part that I don't get. Why waste everybody's time, including your own? You know what's inevitably going to happen. You got to know.
You're not gonna drive away.
I mean, we got laws for a reason. I mean, wouldn't you rather be worried about getting a hold of somebody to get you out of jail or getting a hold of the old lady so she can go get the car out or something?
comfort, you're more than welcome to turn on your vehicle and have the AC going.
I've seen too many people get shot and killed because the officers believe that they're about to get ran over. That's why I told you I took my keys out. The keys are on the dash.
That's where I draw the line, all right?
I have a wife and kids, and I'm not. No.
So that's why I'm giving you the opportunity.
No, thank you.
Turn on your AC.
I appreciate the opportunity, but no, thank you.
YouTube videos
no, thank you.
Of officer-involved shootings. All right. As long as you keep your hands on the steering wheel, we ain't got no issue. I'm giving you the opportunity
no,
to turn on
thank
your
you.
vehicle so you can turn on your AC so you can be more comfortable.
No, thank you.
Okay, but you're gonna go the whole shooting route and that whole.
No, I'm just telling you what I've seen.
I've been none but respectful to you for you to go down that road.
I'm not going down the road. I'm just telling you what I've seen. I refuse. I'd rather refrain from putting the keys in ignition because I don't want you to feel like you're in danger at any point during this transaction.
Blank, I don't feel like you're a threat right now because you've been nothing but cooperating up until I asked for your license. All right?
Because it's not required. The only way for you to ID me or request identification from me, it would have to articulate the. No, it's not opinion. You would have to articulate the fact that I committed a crime, or you suspect me of committing a crime. But that's
boom, roasted.
That's driving. I totally agree with you. That's driving. I'm not driving.
You're driving. You're in control.
No, I'm not driving. You have to. In order for me to be driving, you have to prove that I am.
You have to provide your driver's license. This vehicle, for all I know, is stolen.
Please.
So you have to dispel that fear.
No, I don't have to dispel that fear. You have to check to see if there's an APB out for a Lexus, silver in color, that is stolen, that matches this description. And then second of all, if you do find that,
stolen vehicles are in the
if you do find that, I can request for you to bring that accuser before me to say that if this is his car or her car.
That's not how it works.
You know how many stolen vehicles there are in the state of Florida?
So that has nothing to do with me.
You expect me to go through like 1,000 pages of stolen vehicles?
That's not my fault if that's what's in your job description. That's what you have to do.
I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from, boss. I'm just here to do a job, bro.
And your job is to protect my constitutional rights.
Okay.
And that's not what you're doing right now.
All right.
His job is to uphold the law, public safety.
And that's not in a matter of opinion. What I'm exercising is a constitutional right.
I mean, yeah, you're exercising your right to free speech, but you're being stupid as all get out.
Did she say how long it would take her?
Shouldn't be too much longer.
Okay.
6 to 10-4. And for the record, boss, you are being detained.
Yeah, I know.
On scene because you're failing to provide identification for yourself.
I don't have to provide identification unless you can. You have to prove that I've committed a crime, or you're suspecting me of committing a crime. That's the only reason I have to ID myself.
No license plate on this vehicle.
Are you suspecting me of committing a crime, sir?
Right now, I do suspect you of committing a crime.
What is the crime?
Driving an unregistered motor vehicle.
I'm not driving. You see for yourself. The tag says not for hire.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Driver. Listen, when I ask you for your supervisor, you're not even supposed to talk to me anymore.
Okay. Where did you hear that nonsense?
Well, I'm talking, bro. You know? I appreciate you cracking the window open for me. Creative.
Right about now, I bet you're wishing you turned on that air conditioning, huh?
Hello.
Hi, are you the supervisor?
I am. And you are?
I refuse to answer any questions when I have proper counsel present.
I hate so much about
The things that you choose to be.
I asked him what was his probable cause. He said because you've never seen my tag before. That's not a
Because you have no tag on there.
exact. Well, I have what I have.
Okay.
He suspected me of a crime.
That's because you have an unregistered motor vehicle?
Supreme Court ruled that this isn't a motor vehicle; it's an automobile. There's a difference between the two.
Incorrect.
No,
Is there
I'm
anything
not.
else I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could be free to go. I haven't committed a
As soon as you can
crime.
provide some kind of identification, we can let you
You
go.
have
boom, roasted.
to prove that I have committed a crime, or you're suspecting me of committing a
If you fail to
crime.
provide identification, then you're going to end up going to jail too.
Boom, roasted.
Without committing a crime whatsoever.
You have committed several crimes.
I have
I don't
committed
know
no
how else to
crime.
explain it to you. The deputies, I'm sure, have explained it to you.
No,
multiple
he
times.
didn't explain anything to me because after I asked for
have
you, he was
multiple
not supposed to
traffic
talk to me.
infractions, And now you're
And a
failing to
traffic
identify
infraction does
yourself.
not.
Okay, so here's the part that kills me. You refuse to talk to the officer that pulled you over. You say, you ain't supposed to say nothing to me, I asked for a supervisor. Then the supervisor shows up, and you don't want to explain nothing to her neither. I don't understand what your problem is, but I can tell you this. You certainly ain't worried about getting home.
I consist of a
criminal
crime.
investigation.
No, I'm not. Can you get the marshal,
provide
please?
I mean, could you just wake up the governor too? I mean, can you get a hold of our state representatives? I need our senator down here now for my measly traffic infraction because I was irresponsible to put a normal plate on the back of my car. Instead, I bought a packet for $70 that told
Told me I didn't have to do nothing.
Identification so we can all go on our way.
Identification can only be asked for or requested if you can articulate the fact that I committed a crime. Can you please do that?
At all?
Can you articulate the fact that I've committed a crime, please?
Driving an unregistered motor vehicle.
I just told you I'm not driving. I am traveling,
Lack
as
of
the tag
insurance,
clearly
unregistered
states.
motor vehicle.
None of those things are against the law. There's no
They're all
law that
against the law.
states that you need to have a driver's license to use
It
your
really
automobile.
comes down to this. Would you like to go home tonight or would you like to go to jail tonight?
Ma'am, it's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
You're the one that's breaking the law right now.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Would you like to go home or would you like
It's
to go
up
to
to
jail?
you, ma'am.
Huh?
It's up to you, ma'am.
Would you like to go home or would you like to go to jail?
Could you give me a marshal, please?
A who?
A marshal.
No.
You know, a U.S. marshal.
There is no U.S. Marshal.
Or your chief of police, sorry. Can you give me your
Don't have a
chief of police?
either.
You don't have that? You don't have a superior?
We have the sheriff who's at home in bed.
Okay, well, get him out here then.
No. I think we're going to go with plan B. Give you jewelry, take you to jail.
And I am his designee. You are correct, Chris.
Get him out here then, please.
So, like I already explained to you, the deputy here, you had multiple traffic infractions, and now you have multiple criminal violations.
We're getting there.
So, you can either present some sort of identification so you can go home.
If
and go
you
to bed.
can't articulate the fact that I've committed a
you're
crime
not
or you
going to jail.
suspect me of committing a crime, then I don't need to provide identification.
Come on, buddy. You knew when you put that fake plate on the back of your car, eventually this was going to happen. Stop with the stalling. I mean, don't you want to get this over with? Don't you want to get bailed out? How about just get this thing over with? Either provide ID or go to jail like a man.
Okay, so that's what that you're choosing to go to jail tonight. Is that what you're
Ma'am,
choosing?
you're choosing to violate my rights, and actually it's how many of you?
He has it covered. He knows.
Okay. So, we've got what, unregistered motor vehicle?
It's not a motor vehicle, it's an automobile. You can read this paper if you would like.
Whoa. No. You were the one dumb enough to fall for that. We know it's nonsense.
It clearly states the laws right here.
All right, bud. I'm giving you one last opportunity to identify yourself, bro.
If you can't articulate the fact that I've committed a crime, then there's
Okay,
no reason
we've
for
already
arrest.
gone through it, all right? As of right now, you're driving an unregistered motor vehicle.
I am not
unless you
driving,
can
I'm
provide
traveling.
us
You
with
are titling me
information
as a driver.
otherwise.
I am not a driver,
Right.
I'm a traveler.
Okay.
I'm exercising the
You're
constitutional rights.
traveling in a vehicle.
This is not a vehicle, this is an automobile.
You're
Thank you very
traveling
much.
in a vehicle, all right, in a 4,000-pound vehicle with 4 wheels and 4 tires that's on a
If you guys would like to read this
State
paper, you
road.
can clearly clear this
Okay.
up in a matter of seconds. You guys are invading, you are violating my constitutional
You're
rights
not
by what you are
violating
doing right
constitutional
now.
rights. You know
Yes,
that
you are.
driving is a privilege, not an.
Exactly, driving is, but you
It's not
have
a
to
privilege.
prove that I am engaged in commercial activities, which I am not.
Are you stupid or something?
Can you prove that I'm getting paid to be behind this wheel right now? You
Listen,
cannot.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yes,
not a privilege.
okay.
It's not a driving. It's not
I
a
did
privilege.
not say that driving
Okay.
was not. I told you I'm traveling. I am not driving. The tag clearly states I am not for hire. I am not engaged in commercial activities
All right, but one last opportunity to
whatsoever.
identify yourself. Other than that, you're going to take the ride tonight, bro. It's a matter of going home tonight and identifying yourself or not identifying yourself.
If you
And,
can't articulate the facts that I've committed a crime or you suspect me of committing a crime,
All right,
I
do me
do
a
not
favor.
have
With
to
your
ID
right hand,
myself.
undo-
Well, that one took far longer than it should have, but it got there in the end. Jesus loves you. So do I.